Hello, everybody, and welcome inside of Tiger Fieldhouse on the campus of Sedalia Smith Cotton High School in Sedalia, Missouri, home of the Missouri State Fair. I'm Chad Grammer, and it is Lady Wildcats sectional basketball action set to come your way tonight. Your Lady Wildcats in the state basketball playoffs for the first time in 35 years. 1982, the last time the Lady Wildcats made a trek into the state playoffs, and they're back here tonight for the first time in 35 years, and we're going to have the game thanks to a lot of great Harrisonville sponsors stepping up to the plate and making it possible. We're ready for some sectional basketball action. It's going to be your Lady Wildcats taking on District 11 winner, the School of the Osage Indians, and we will have that broadcast about 15 minutes or so from your opening tip-off right now. Lady Wildcats won a thriller last Friday night, 27-25 over the Lady Cardinals of Clinton in the Class 4 District 12 championship contest. They were able to get the victory. It was one of those games, Harrisonville girls hadn't played in an environment like that all season long, as it was loud in there. It was full on both sides. It was a different atmosphere for them, but they fought through the adversity. They fought through the jitters, and they were able to get the job done. A low-scoring first half in that one, 11-9 at halftime, 27-25 final. They get their first district title in 35 years, and now here they are. And, talking to a couple of parents before the game, we were talking about it, and you know what? They made a good analogy. They said we're playing with house money, meaning, I think a lot of people didn't expect the Lady Wildcats to be in this situation, and a lot of times when you get a team like that in a situation like this, then they're a very dangerous team. The underdog in a state tournament can always be a dangerous team. We saw a great contest here before this one. Grandview boys able to pull one out, 55-51 final on that one. So the Grandview boys from the Class 4 District 12 were the winners, and they advanced to the quarterfinals on Saturday at SBU in Bolivar. So what we're going to do, we're going to listen to some great sponsors here. We'll be back with a little bit more pregame before we have your opening tip. You're listening to High School Basketball on 4Ts.com and Fidelity Local Channel 6. We'll be back after this. For over 10 years, Schroeder Chiropractic in Harrisonville, Missouri has been providing quality chiropractic care in a warm and welcoming environment. Their goal is to provide maximum attention to each patient who comes in for care. The goal is to help each person reach their own personal best in regards to health and wellness. They utilize a variety of techniques because individuals respond differently, and they realize that what works for one may not work for the next. So go see Dr. Martha and Dr. Sarah today at 207 East Wall Street, just off the historic Harrisonville Square.
At American Family Insurance, we help protect what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. For auto, home, business, and life, contact us today. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
The Cameron Chenoweth Agency of American Family Insurance, 1300 Locust Street, Suite C, Harrisonville, 816-380-3996.
As the premier real estate team in the Kansas City metro area, Hearn Group Keller Williams can help you find your dream home or help you sell if your career calls for a relocation. For James and his staff, the Harrisonville area holds strong ties with both of his boys playing and graduating for the Wildcats. So when you're in the market for a new home, give James and his team a call at 816-797-0756 or visit their website.
We have great news. Harrisonville's newest restaurant, Forged by Fire Kitchen and Tap House, is open for business. Located in the Price Chopper Marketplace, they take pride in being a family-friendly destination for great food and steaks, while also offering great entertainment, including live bands and pool. So whether it's a family dinner or a night out with friends, Forged by Fire Kitchen and Tap House is your place. Mention 4Ts broadcast and receive 10% off your bill.
Holland Auto Sales in Harrisonville is not your here today, gone tomorrow car lot. Steve and his family have been in a Harrisonville institution since 1984. That is over 30 years of making vehicle owners happy and coming back over and over again. Steve was born and raised in Harrisonville and takes pride in making the car buying experience happy and enjoyable. So go see him today at 802 South Commercial or visit their website at hollandsautosales.com. There is no job too small for Young's Auto. From a simple oil change to new brakes and pads, Young's has you covered. Their friendly staff is always there to make sure your car or truck is in good hands. Michelle and William have created a great Harrisonville brand and want you to come back for more. So come out and see them on Commercial right behind the Garage Burgers or give them a call at 816-380-6008. Holland Auto Sales in Harrisonville is not your here today, gone tomorrow car lot. Steve and his family have been in a Harrisonville institution since 1984. That is over 30 years of making vehicle owners happy and coming back over and over again. Steve was born and raised in Harrisonville and takes pride in making the car buying experience happy and enjoyable. So go see him today at 802 South Commercial or visit their website at hollandsautosales.com.
Sonic is more than a great place to grab a foot-long quarter-pound coney and a cherry limeade. Their heritage is not only about great food and friendly service, but also being part of the community. It's not just the right thing to do, it's good business. The Harrisonville Sonic, 906 South Commercial.
Are you tired of those big city America banks messing with your money and treating you like a number? Well, don't. The fine folks at Sherwood Community Bank in Urick, Creighton, Garden City, and Harrisonville are your only locally owned and managed bank, and they will treat you like family. So whether it's a new car, a house, a refinance, or maybe just a savings account for the little one, go see your friends at Sherwood Community Bank and keep your money in the community. Sherwood Community Bank, member FDIC.
Best Burrito, 1805 South Commercial in Harrisonville. Authentic Mexican food. Harrisonville's #1 restaurant out of 33 as rated by TripAdvisor. One reviewer said, if you want a real good Mexican restaurant, this is it. Another said, excellent food, great service, great place to take the family or just go for a date. Everyone is treated like family. Visit Best Burrito at 1805 South Commercial in Harrisonville.
Risk Innovations is a national wholesaler and industry leader that specializes in workers' compensation and personal lines insurance. Being a national wholesale leader allows them to cater to the individual insurance agency's wishes. Jeff Sandy and his staff have always been Wildcat athletic supporters. It's not often you get the convenience of a big city bank with a small town feel, but that's exactly what you'll get with Commerce Bank of Harrisonville. Big city convenience with tons of locations and more lending options combined with small town hospitality and friendly smiles. Commerce takes pride in being an active part in Harrisonville schools and athletics and wishes them luck tonight and throughout the playoffs. So go visit them for historically low mortgage rates or just to say thanks. Commerce Bank, equal housing lender and member FDIC. Colby's Car Clinic in Harrisonville should be your first and only stop for car care in Harrisonville. Colby is an ASE certified master mechanic and takes pride in getting your car rolling back down the road without adding hundreds of dollars of unnecessary work. And now with tire service as well, Colby's is your car care headquarters. So go see him today in the big blue building behind O'Reilly's or give him a call at 816-380-3000 to take care of you and your car.
American Heritage Realtors. Carol Looney and the staff of American Heritage have been where Harrisonville has turned since 1981 for their dream homes. Carol and her staff will make sure you find the house that's right for you and your budget. They will help make sure schools are a great fit as well for your kids. So go see the team that goes the extra mile for you, located next to Sonic at 1000 South Commercial, or call 816-380-6161, or visit the website at americanheritage-realtors.com.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back inside of Tiger Fieldhouse on the campus of Sedalia Smith Cotton High School, Sedalia, Missouri, home of the Missouri State Fair. We are about 3 minutes or so away from high school basketball action. Your Harrisonville Lady Wildcats and the Lady Indians of the School of the Osage set to do battle here from Sedalia in a sectional round matchup. Your Lady Wildcats making their first trip to the state playoffs in 35 years. Ready for a good game here this evening. We want to thank all of our great sponsors who've got us on the air tonight. Schroeder Chiropractic, Young's Tire, Young's Wheel Center, as well as Young's Auto, Forged by Fire, Holland Auto Sales, Sonic, Sherwood Community Bank, Best Burrito, Risk Innovations, Commerce Bank, Colby's Car Clinic, American Heritage Realtors, Kim's Taylor and New Styles, Nelson Eddy Construction, Getz Custom Homes, Excalibur, Signer, Brad Signer Insurance of Farmers Insurance, R&R Plumbing as well. Great sponsors to get us on the air here today. We want to thank each and every one of them. They've been great all season long. People have stepped up to the plate for the girls to get them on the air the last couple of games as well. As we are ready for high school basketball action, we got about a minute and a half, so we will have your starting lineups coming your way here in a minute from the PA announcer, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. Did you know Harrisonville had its very own prom headquarters? Neither did I. Kim's Taylor and New Styles is that place. Why drive 45 minutes to the city and wait hours for some help when Kim is right in town? So before you spend money and time to go to the city, stop at Kim's and get the runway dress and matching tux for less hassle. Kim's Taylor and New Styles in the Gaslight Shopping Center right across from McDonald's. For over a decade, Nelson Eddy Construction has been serving the Kansas City metro area. From custom home building, kitchen and bath remodels, and commercial tenant improvements, Nelson Eddy and his staff take pride in quality, custom design, and construction. So when you're in the market to build your dream home, or maybe just that dream bathroom, call Nelson at 816-260-2924. Also, don't forget to like their page on Facebook. Getz Custom Homes, specializing in new construction, remodeling, and home additions for over 20 years. Getz Custom Homes has offered full design and build services. For the ability to turn your home, kitchen, and bath into the space of your dreams, our skilled team handles all aspects of the project, from framing, roofing, electric, plumbing, flooring, painting, and finish work. So give us a call at 816-225-3996, 816-225-3996, or visit their website, GetzCustomHomes.com. That's GETZ CustomHomes.com. We are ready for some high school basketball action as we have the starting lineups being announced. And then we will have your opening tip-off right after that. So you can hear the crowd getting into it, getting ready to rock and roll. For the Cats, it'll be your normal starters: Vivian Hartzler, Lillian McClellan, Brecken Moreland, Mandy Bunt, and Bailey Cleaver. You can hear the music rocking and rolling for School of the Osage in their white unis. It will be Kendall Miller, Claire Colonis, along with Natalie Wood, Karen Gam, and 42 Jordan Bartlett. Those are your starters for both squads. Cats gonna go left to right here in this first half of play. In the first half, Osage will be going from right to left. So we're ready to rock and roll here from Smith Cotton High School. Sectional basketball action. School of the Osage, Harrisonville Lady Wildcats. From right to left will be Osage. From left to right will be the Lady Wildcats. Lady Wildcats going to be in their away blue uniforms with white and black trim down the side, white numbers, white letters. Osage going to be in their home whites or light colored. It almost looks like a little bit of a gray colored as they're going to go from right to left. They have maroon and gray down the side, maroon numbers and letters. As we get ready for the jump ball, it'll be Bartlett and Cleaver to jump it from the midcourt stripe as we're ready for high school basketball sectional action. And here we go. Osage going to control it. Miller going to bring it up for Osage. Across the timeline for the Lady Indians over on the wing. She goes for Wood. Wood gets it inside right away and blocked away by the Lady Cats. They're going to bring it back. Here comes Brecken Moreland. 0-0 our scores. We're just underway from Smith Cotton High School. Top of the key is Hartzler. She's got it up front. She's going to drive. She gets the ball taken from her by Wood. Wood goes back the other way. The sophomore going to go coast to coast. Glass in, no good. Rebound inside, no good. It's stripped away and picked up by Hartzler. Knocked away from Hartzler and into the front court. She loses it out of bounds. And the whistle, it's going to go back to the Lady Indians. So Bartlett's had a couple of good shots on the inside. Couldn't knock it down. An easy look by Miller as well, and she could not knock it down. So here comes Osage. They have it in the corner. Trying to get it out of the corner. Back up front for Wood. Kick it in the corner now on the left side. Out of the left corner, top of the key they go for Colinas. Colinas gets it off on the wing for Wood. Wood's going to drive to the bucket and no, but a rebound inside put up no good by Gam, and she'll go to the free throw line for a pair. So just a minute gone by here, first quarter, 6:58 to go in the first quarter. No score between the Lady Wildcats of Harrisonville and the School of the Osage Lady Indians. So first free throw up and good. Nothing but the bottom of the net. And Osage takes an early 1-0 lead on the made free throw by Kerrigan Gam. Second free throw coming up. It is up, it is down. And it is 2-0 for School of the Osage. Cats have the ball. Cleaver going to bring it across the timeline. Almost might have got away with the carry there. Gets it out front, spin it around now. Moreland. Moreland's got it on the wing right side, setting up the Wildcat offense. Just a sophomore out there running the point for the Cats. Out front for the senior McClellan. McClellan's got it, spins it over left side for Hartzler. Hartzler with it way outside volleyball line. Left side, go to the right side volleyball line. Now to the free throw line. Just outside the free throw line for Cleaver. Back to Moreland. Cats being patient here. They get it to McClellan. McClellan back out between the circles now for Moreland. Moreland going to kick it over right side now for Hartzler. Into the corner for McClellan. On the right side, back to the right wing. Hartzler has it. Going to dribble to the top of the key now. Kick it over. Left side wing McClellan, or right side wing with McClellan. She goes into the right corner with her dribble. Loses their dribble, but gets the ball back. Gets it inside to Hartzler. Hartzler loses it. A little bit of a scrum for it. Back to McClellan. Back out front for Moreland. Cats being patient here. Minute gone by on this possession and still passing the ball around. They go to the left side wing. McClellan back up front. Volleyball line left side for Hartzler. Over to the right side now. Moreland free throw line for Cleaver. Back out for McClellan. Back up front. Cats being patient here. 2-3 zone shown from Osage. A free throw line jumper. No, just missed. But an offensive putback. No. Rebound. No. Cats fighting for it inside. Third time's the charm as Mandy Bunt knocks it in, and we're tied at 2-all here in the first quarter. 2-2 your score between the Lady Wildcats and the Lady Indians of Osage. Get it inside, back out, spin it around on the wing for Miller. Miller back up top of the key for Colonis. Back baseline, she goes for Gam to the free throw line. Jumper Colonis, no good. Bunt with the rebound, and she is fouled after the rebound. And it goes back to the Lady Wildcats with 5:12 to go here in the first quarter. 2-2 your score early on in this one between the Lady Indians of the School of the Osage and the Lady Wildcats of Harrisonville. Lily McClellan set to pass it in for the Lady Wildcats. She's going to get it in for Hartzler. Back to McClellan. McClellan's got it in the backcourt. Up ahead, she goes to Hartzler. Hartzler back to McClellan. Cats going to have to hurry here to get it across the timeline. And now McClellan going to start her dribble, gets it across the timeline, and now fight for it, and a foul going to be called on the reach-in. So calling it tight early on, a couple of reach-in fouls. That one called, and it'll be Cats ball here on the near sideline as Brecken Moreland set to pass it in for the Lady Wildcats. And Hartzler's got it up to Moreland. Moreland on the right side free throw line. They go for Cleaver. She's going to drive in now, kick off three ball. No good by Lily, but a wide open layup for Hartzler, and she can't connect, and it goes back the other way. So Cats had a good look at it there, and instead it goes back the other way. Gam with it on the wing right side, skips it over to the left side wing, and a drive by Wood. She goes inside and glass and good for 2, and it's 4-2 the score. School of the Osage, and a quick 30-second timeout called by the Lady Wildcats. Golden Classic Jewelry would like to congratulate the Lady Wildcats on their district championship and wish them best of luck in the sectional game tonight. Family owned and operated, Golden Classics has been serving Harrisonville and surrounding communities since 1981. They specialize in diamond for every budget, including GIA certified diamonds, and offer an outstanding engagement ring and bridal selection that you can find online, in the store, or you can custom design your own unique style with one of our knowledgeable staff. Golden Classics also offers jewelry repair, watch batteries, and repair appraisals. They buy and sell gold and silver bullion. No need to drive all the way to the city. You'll find an extensive selection of fine jewelry for your special occasions. Diamond, ruby, sapphires, emeralds, chocolate diamonds, citizen watches, as well as Pandora jewelry. We are back to action here. We'll talk about Golden Classics and their temporary location coming up here in just a minute. Ball stripped away by Gam. Ahead she goes for Miller for 2, and it's a quick 6-2 lead now after the bucket by Miller. Lily with it in the backcourt. She's going to get it across the timeline. Gets it off for Gibbs. Gibbs has got it way outside, left side. Goes to the left side wing now for Hartzler, into the corner for Knox. Knox thought about a 3, gets it back out of the corner, back up front for Gibbs, and Gibbs loses the handle. It goes back the other way. Miller, no good, but she's fouled, and she'll go to the line for 2. Also, be sure to visit Golden Classics at their temporary location, 1901 North Commercial, just down the sidewalk from their corner location in Gaslight Shopping Center. Shop local and make new friends at Golden Classics as you get small town service, personalized service, and attention. Also, you can find them on Facebook and Instagram. Golden Classics, another great sponsor for the Wildcats. Come on board to get this game on the air for the Lady Wildcats. First free throw was good, second one no good, and it's 7-2 Osage with an early 5-2 lead. They get it. Moreland back up top, 3 ball by Lily McClellan. No, misses that one off the side. And a reach in on Lily, trying to go for that rebound. Went right through Gam, knocked her to the ground, and that'll be a foul on Lily McClellan. And it's going to go back to Osage with a 7-2 lead early on in the first quarter. So here we go. School of the Osage going to bring it up. Across the timeline, they get it off on the wing for Wood, left side, top of the key. Looking inside, now they go to Gam on the right side. Gam going to drive to the elbow, kick it over on the wing, other way for King. King back to Gam into the corner for Bartlett. Up front they go with it for Wood. She's going to try to drive, now kicks it back for Miller. 3 ball, no good. Rebound by McClellan inside, and the Cats going to bring it back down by 5. Cats got to sustain that early momentum from Osage and just hang around. The longer they hang around, the more tight Osage going to begin to play. Top of the key, Knox with it, dribbles over to the left side, gets it in the corner for Moreland on the left side. Moreland hasn't left corner. She could start her dribble, but now starts her dribble back to the wing, tries to hand off and throws that one away right to King. It goes back the other way. Gam, glass and good, and a blocking foul called on Brecken Moreland, and it'll be 9-2 with 2:45 to go here in the first quarter. So 2:45 left, quarter number 1, 9-2. Lady Wildcats trail the Lady Indians, and a timeout on the floor. So we'll take a timeout as well. Lady Wildcats down 7 early on.
For over 10 years, Schroeder Chiropractic in Harrisonville, Missouri has been providing quality chiropractic care in a warm and welcoming environment. Their goal is to provide maximum attention to each patient who comes in for care. The goal is to help each person reach their own personal best in regards to health and wellness. They utilize a variety of techniques because individuals respond differently, and they realize that what works for one may not work for the next. So go see Dr. Martha and Dr. Sarah today at 207 East Wall Street, just off the historic Harrisonville Square.
At American Family Insurance, we help protect what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. For auto, home, business, and life, Contact us today. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
The Cameron Chenoweth Agency of American Family Insurance, 1300 Locust Street, Suite C, Harrisonville, 816-380-3996.
All right, welcome back. The free throws set to come, and it is down and good for GAM, and it is a 10-2 lead, 8-point lead for the Lady Indians of Osage. Cats with it in the backcourt, Moreland with it in the backcourt. Cats going to have to break this pressure. They do. They get it across, and good ball movement, knocked out of bounds. Good recovery right there by GAM and the Lady Indians to knock it out of bounds, where it would have been an easy bucket for Bunt underneath. As Mandy Bunt got it, just couldn't quite get it after the little tap away. So 10-2 our score, 2:34 to go here in the first half of this one. Get it inside for Cleaver, and she is tied up. It'll be a foul on the floor with 2:31. And this was something the Cats struggled with in that district championship game. Were able to overcome it, but was a lack of offense in that game as well. They only had 9 points at the half. And here with just almost 6 minutes gone by in the first quarter, they are only with 2 points on the board. Gibbs to get it in, trying to get it in, going to get into McClellan. She's got it in the corner on the right side, out of the right corner, the right volleyball line for Moreland. Between the circles, they go for Gibbs to the left side wing. Now McClellan. McClellan looks into the blocks, now back out for Gibbs. Spin it around to the right side, now to the top of the key. Now the wing three ball by McClellan, no. Rebound inside, picked up by GAM, and it's going to come back for the Lady Indians. They're going to push it. Colonis gets it off into the corner for King. Back to Colonis. Colonis has got it back top of the key. They go over the other side for Miller. Spin it around the other way now. Colonis and all the way into the left corner. Skip it over into the right corner now for GAM. She's going to drive baseline, doesn't like it. Kicks it off now for Bartlett. Bartlett skips it over baseline jumper. Colonis, no good. Rebound inside, tipped outside for Miller. She'll fire a three, no. And the rebound tipped out, and it goes to GAM. Cats getting beat on the boards early on in this one. They're going to reset things, and between the circles, it'll be Miller with it over to the wing for GAM on the right side. GAM has it, dribble right side, top of the key now. King spin it over to the left side wing again for Miller. Little give and go underneath for King, blocked out of bounds by McClellan, and it'll stay with the Lady Indians underneath their own bucket. 10-2 our score, 1:22 to go here in the first quarter of this one. So School of the Osage to pass it in underneath their own bucket with 1:22 to go in the first, leading 10-2. Have it, top of the keys now with it. Miller, she's going to dribble to the left wing, going to go to the left blocks, glass and good. Kendall Miller for two, and early on it's a 10-point lead for the Lady Indians. McClellan within the backcourt to Gibbs. Gibbs has it now to McClellan. Cats taking their time to get it to Moreland. Ahead for Bunt. Bunt ahead to Gibbs. Gibbs dribbles into the corner. Now back off on the wing for McClellan. Top of the key for Moreland. 55 seconds to go first quarter. Cats down 10. Get it off McClellan. She's got it on the wing. Right side, top of the key now Cleaver. Cleaver with it over for Moreland. Playing catch from the top of the key to the right side wing. Left side wing now for McClellan. She looks into the blocks. Back out front for Gibbs. She goes top of the key with a dribble over to the right side wing now. Moreland. Moreland with it. Free throw line. Drops it underneath for Cleaver, and it's knocked away from Bunt to Cleaver, and it goes back the other way with 25 seconds to go here in the first quarter. So now Osage looking for one last shot here. Miller gets it off on the wing for Wood. Wood back up front for Bartlett. Spin it around right side. Now Miller. Miller goes top of the key. Colonis. Colonis off on the wing inside. They're going to go for Bartlett. She puts it up. No, and she'll go to the line for a pair with just 1.8 seconds to go here in the first quarter of this one. So with 1.8 seconds to go here in the first, the Cats lead by 10. First free throw, no good. So a 10-point Osage lead here in the first quarter, 12-2 the score. First free throw was no good from Bartlett. She's got one more to go here. Second free throw up, and good, and it's a 13-2 lead. Cats are going to have to hurry. Gibbs throws it down the floor, and that'll do it for the end of one. Your score at the end of one, the Cats trail 13-2. You listen to high school basketball on 4Ts.com and Fidelity Local Channel 6.
There is no job too small for Young's Auto. From a simple oil change to new brakes and pads, Young's has you covered. Their friendly staff is always there to make sure your car or truck is in good hands. Michelle and William have created a great Harrisonville brand and want you to come back for more. So come out and see them on commercial right behind the Garage Burgers, or give them a call at 816-380-6008.
We have great news. Harrisonville's newest restaurant, Forged by Fire Kitchen and Tap House, is open for business. Located in the Price Chopper Marketplace, they take pride in being a family-friendly destination for great food and steaks, while also offering great entertainment, including live bands and pool. So whether it's a family dinner or a night out with friends, Forged by Fire Kitchen and Tap House is your place. Mention 4T's broadcast and receive 10% off your bill.
Not the first quarter the Cats wanted to start with, down by 11 after one, but now the Cats are just going to have to find their inner grit and try to fight back in this ball game and not let Osage run away and hide with it. 1 quarter in the books, Cats down 13-2. McClellan tries to drive it inside from the right wing and dribbles it out of bounds, and it'll go back to the Lady Indians with a 13-2 lead. Lady Cats going left to right in the first half. From right to left are the Lady Indians of Osage. 7:43 to go, quarter number 2, and the Cats trail 13-2. Osage set to get it in as Miller trying to get in, gets it into Gam, gets it ahead for Wood, and Wood going to get it across the timeline all the way over on the wing. Right side, back between the circles, she goes for Miller. Miller's got it between the circles, over to the right side wing, Colonis. Colonis goes inside to Bartlett, back to Colonis. Top of the key now, though, they go for Wood, and Wood throws that away, but chased down by Colonis as it looked like it was going to go right out of bounds, and instead it stays with him. They get it off on the wing for Wood. Wood's got it now back on the wing. Back top of the key, they go for Bartlett. Spin it over for Colonis on the wing left side. Trying to get it inside. Top of the key, she goes with it. And knocked down by Hartzler is Miller. She goes to the ground. And it'll be Lady Indian ball on the near sideline here with 7:05 to go in the first half of this one. So a 7:05 to go here in the first half. Cats trail at 13-2. Trying to get it in. They jump ball inside for Bartlett, and it's picked up by the Lady Cats. Back they come, down by 11. Get it off for Moreland. She's got it right side wing into the right elbow. Back to the right wing. She's going to drive now and tries to get it inside. And it is knocked away off the knee of Osage, and they're going to bring it back the other way. Wood with it into the corner. She goes for Colonis. Back up top of the key, Miller. Miller to Gam on the right side wing. Gam with it, looking to do something with it. Skips it over to the left side wing for Miller. She's going to drive into the elbow left side. Jumper good by Miller. She's got 7. And it's 15-2 in this one. Cats get it ahead across the timeline. Lily McClellan with it. She gets it knocked away from her from behind by Gam. And with 6:18 to go here in the first half, Cats just looking to find their way, so to speak, here. Just kind of got to settle in here. It's one of those things. You're down 13. You got to start chopping a little bit of wood. Get it to 9, maybe 8, see what can happen. They get it in the corner. They go inside for Cleaver. A little jump hook. Good. Bailey Cleaver, and it's going to start with her. If you can get her the ball inside, Miss Bailey Cleaver, the Cats going to have a chance to get back in this ball game. 15-4 the score, and back comes Osage. They get it over on the wing for King. Back for Wood. Top of the key now, Gam. Gam's going to dribble to the right. Doesn't like it. Goes left side now between the circles. Hands it off for King now. Hand off for Colonis. Colonis has got it into the corner. They go for Gam. She tried to drive baseline, doesn't like what she sees. Now they go into the block, skip pass into the corner now for Gam, no good. Rebound picked up by Cleaver. She's got numbers. She's going to run with it. Back the other way. Around the defender she goes, and Gam blocked her, and it'll be a foul on Gam, and to the free throw line for a pair is Bailey Cleaver. Lady Cats going to lose 2 key seniors off of this squad, Lily McClellan and Vivian Hartzler, but a majority of this team, the core of this team is sophomores, and one of them not even playing in Sarah Bufa is injured, but you have Hannah Gibbs and Anna Saffels will come back next year as seniors, and then you got a group of sophomores in Bunt Cleaver as she knocks both of those down to make it 15-6, but Cleaver, Moreland, Bunt, along with Bufa, all sophomores on this squad, a chance to do some damage here over the next several years and really make their mark on this Harrisonville Lady Wildcat program. Off on the wing baseline they go now. Bartlett is Osage. They drive it right inside. Gam wide open. She got it inside to Gam from Bartlett, and it makes it 17-6. Cats have it in the backcourt. Moreland going to have to hurry. Gets it across in a 10-second call as she could not get it across the timeline, and it goes back to the Lady Indians of Osage. But like we were talking about, that core of sophomores, you have Bufa, Moreland, Bunt, along with Cleaver, and then you add in the juniors Gibbs and Saffels that are coming back, and then freshman Allie Knox. And the Lady Wildcats have quite the core together, and this is good experience for them regardless the outcome of this one, as they can build off of this season for seasons to come as well. Also the freshman Carly Reynolds as well. So a lot of youngsters out there for the Cats. First free throw on the 1-on-1, no good by Gam. She misses it, and it'll be back to the Cats down by 11. Across the timeline, Moreland with it, gets it stripped away, picked up, and back the other way they go. Colonis with it back out front. Forward over to Miller. Now skips it back over to Colonis on the right side at the top of the key. She's going to dribble the free throw line, kick it in the corner left side. 3-ball, good by Miller, and Miller has been the dagger for School of the Osage in this one so far. She knocks down a triple. She's got 10 to lead all scorers. Moreland goes back the other way and stops, turns it over, and it goes back to School of the Osage with 4:25 to go here in the first half of this one. And with 4:25 to go here in the first half, the Lady Wildcats trail by 14. Get it in for Miller now. She's going to get it ahead for Wood. Wood across the timeline, has it on the right wing. Going to start into the right corner for Bartlett. Skip it over to the left side through the fingertips and out of bounds. It goes, and back to the Lady Wildcats. She tried to skip past that one over to King. It couldn't connect, and it'll be Cats ball on the near side in the backcourt. And Brecken Moreland with it in the backcourt to Hartzler. Hartzler with it. Has it in the backcourt ahead for Gibbs. Gibbs to Bunt. Bunt ahead for Cleaver. Cleaver's got an elbow jumper. No. Rebound inside for King. Off to Colonis. Ahead for Miller. Back the other way. Colonius with it. Off on the wing. Has it is King. Back to Colonius. Colonius has got it. Skips it over on the wing now for Miller. Back top of the key. Colonius going to try to run the point here with 3:35 to go in the first half. Cats trail by 14. Get it over on the wing for King. Right side goes top of the key. Skips it over into the left corner for Miller. She's going to drive baseline, and she can't get it to fall. It is blocked away, but Bartlett picks up the rebound, knocks it in, and has an and one opportunity as the Cats trail 22-6 with 3:25 to go here in the first half. McClellan checks back in for Mandy Bunt. So for the Lady Wildcats on the floor right now, Coach Gibbs going to call a timeout. That's the third he's called. He's only got 2 left here, but at this point you're down 22-6. You don't want things to get out of control. Getz Custom Homes, specializing in new construction, remodeling, and home additions for over 20 years. Getz Custom Homes has offered full design and service builds with the ability to turn your home, kitchen, and bath into the space of your dreams. Our skilled team handles all aspects of the project, from framing, roofing, electrical, plumbing, flooring, painting, and finish work. So give us a call at 816-225-3996, 816-225-3996, or visit our website, getzcustomhomes.com. That's GETZ customhomes.com. So with 3:25 to go here in the first half of this one, the Cats trail by 16. Free throw up and down it goes, and it's 23-6 our score in the first half of this one. Across the timeline, Cats need to get it here. They've struggled breaking this three-quarter court press of Osage, and again they struggle there and turn it over back the other way. Elbow jumper by Bartlett is good. So Bartlett hit the and one and then hits that one, and it's 25-6 in the first half of this one. Back the other way, the Cats go with it. They get it inside. Cleaver is fouled, and she's going to go to the free throw line with 3:02 to go in the first half, and the Cats down in this one. So 3:02 to go here, first half. 25-6 the score. And Cleaver at the line. Free throw is good. And Bailey has one more to go here. It is 25-7. Second free throw coming up. It is no good. Rebound on the backside by Wood of Osage. She gets it to Miller, back to Wood across the timeline. King has it now, left side wing, left volleyball line. Go over to the right side with it to the right wing now. Colonius with it back out for Miller. Miller over now for Wood. Wood has it on the corner left side to the left wing. King with the dribble. Top of the key, skips it over to the left side now for Miller. Back up front, Colonius. Top of the key, spins it around to Bartlett on the wing left side into the blocks. Loses the footing. Does Wood, and it's a turnover back to the Lady Cats with 2:30 to go in the first half. Anna Saffels checks into the game for the Lady Wildcats. 25-7 the score. Cats down 18 here in the first half. Get it in to Moreland. Moreland's got it ahead for McClellan. McClellan throws it right into the teeth of that defense and tipped away by Wood, picked up by Osage. Back the other way, it goes into the corner. King with it on the right side, top of the key. With it now is Wood. She stops, pops, and drops. They get 27-7, and a foul in the backcourt going to be called on Osage, their 6th team foul. It'll be Cats ball on the near sideline as Anna Saffel set to pass it in for the Lady Wildcats with 2:09 to go here in the first half of this one. So 27-7 our score. Cats down 20 in the first half of this one. Going to come back the other way. They get it top of the key. 3-ball. Cleaver, no. Misses everything. Out of bounds and back to School of the Osage. So with 2:01 to go here in the first half, School of the Osage with the ball back. Get it off up the court. Colonius gets it for King. King may have got away with a carry there. They get it over to Gam on the right side. Back out front they go now for Wood. Wood over to Colonius. Colonius with it. Gets it over on the wing for King, left side. King with it, left side wing, back between the circles. Gam. Gam goes over. Backdoor cut for Bartlett. She can't hang on. And it goes back to the Lady Wildcats with 1:40 to go in the first half. A 20-point advantage for the Lady Indians of Osage. Gibbs has got it. She's going to dribble right through traffic. She's got numbers now, hands it off, and now Hartzler chases it down in the corner as it's kind of like Osage sped them up right there as they had the numbers, and it was almost like Harrisonville wasn't ready to have those numbers, and they got a little antsy with the ball and almost threw it away, but able to chase it down in the corner before knocked out of bounds by Osage. Saffels gets it in the corner for Cleaver. She's got it corner right side, right blocks. They go for McClellan. She can't knock it down, and it goes back the other way. Colonius with it now across the timeline for Osage. Wing 3 ball fired and good. Kelsey Larimore for a 3, and it's 30-7. Osage with the lead. McClellan through the traffic and now loses it, and it goes back the other way. And a foul at the timeline by Anna Saffels, as King, I believe, going to go to the free throw line to shoot 1-1. So all Osage here in this first half, leading by 20 plus. And a 1-1 situation coming up as Hartzler going to check out. A foul, they called that on McClellan. That's her third. So a 1-1 situation here for King. She misses the front end, but it bounces right back out to Colonius, off to King on the wing left side. Dribble to the top of the key, right side wing now for Larimore. Top of the key for Colonius. Colonius to Larimore. Larimore's got it, goes inside for Bartlett. Bartlett off on the wing other side for King, cannot connect. Picked up by Moreland, and she dribbles right into a triple team. And possession arrow going to go back to the Lady Indians of Osage. So 48.9 seconds to go here in the first half. Cats down. They get it inside Bartlett. Bartlett back, 3 ball on the way. No. Rebound inside, picked up by King, and she's fouled by Saffels. Looked like Saffels had the position on her there, but King able to grab it instead, and she'll go to the free throw line for 2. 0 for 1 from the line, has not scored in the ball game. 41.4 to go here in the first half. First free throw no good. 1 more to go here. Second free throw coming up. Good. And it is 31-7. Back the other way, it goes no good. Rebound inside for the Lady Cats. So 31-7 our score. Cats down in this one, they get it inside Saffel. She drops it off for Bunt, and Bunt loses it out of bounds. And that's just a microcosm of the first half for the Lady Wildcats, as just having trouble getting anything going offensively. Almost a steal by Cleaver in the backcourt. Larimore with it, gets it ahead. Now on the wing, underneath they go. Glass no good. And King will go to the free throw line for a couple more. 31-7 our score. 16.6 seconds to go here in the first half. So 31-7 the scores. Free throw up, free throw down. Make it 32-7. With 1 more to go here. So 32-7 the score. Free throw no good, but an offensive rebound by Osage, and the Cats scrum for it, and a jump ball going to go back to the Cats with 11.6 seconds to go here in the first half. 32-7 our score. Cats down in this one. Saffels with it, gets it in for Cleaver. Cleaver ahead for Moreland. Moreland puts it on the deck, gets it ahead for Saffels to Cleaver. Cleaver going to drive in, drop off Bunt. Glass and good. Mindy Bunt, 32-9, and that'll send us to the half. Cats have some work to do in the second half, but we will take a timeout, and we will be back with your halftime stats after this. You're listening to high school basketball on 4Ts.com and Fidelity Local Channel 6.
Holland Auto Sales in Harrisonville is not your here today, gone tomorrow car lot. Steve and his family have been in a Harrisonville institution since 1984. That is over 30 years of making vehicle owners happy and coming back over and over again. Steve was born and raised in Harrisonville and takes pride in making the car buying experience happy and enjoyable. So go see him today at 802 South Commercial or visit their website at hollandsautosales.com.
Sonic is more than a great place to grab a foot-long quarter-pound coney and a cherry limeade. Their heritage is not only about great food and friendly service, but also being part of the community. It's not just the right thing to do, it's good business. The Harrisonville Sonic, 906 South Commercial.
Are you tired of those big city America banks messing with your money and treating you like a number? Well, don't. The fine folks at Sherwood Community Bank in Urick, Creighton, Garden City, and Harrisonville are your only locally owned and managed bank, and they will treat you like family. So whether it's a new car, a house, a refinance, or maybe just a savings account for the little one, go see your friends at Sherwood Community Bank and keep your money in the community. Sherwood Community Bank, member FDIC.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back inside of Tiger Fieldhouse on the campus of Smith Cotton High School in Sedalia, Missouri, home of the Missouri State Fair. Sedalia, Missouri is. We have sectional basketball action here, and your score at the half. The Lady Cats have some work to do to get back on this one in the second half, trail at 32-9 over the Lady Indians of Osage. Let's run down your halftime stats real quick. Cats trailed 13-2 after one, and were outscored 19-7 in the second quarter to take a 32-9 halftime lead over the Lady Wildcats. There was one tie in that first quarter at 2-2. Scoring-wise for Osage, 5 different players have scored, led by Kendall Miller with 10, 6 apiece from Natalie Wood and Jordan Bartlett, 3 from Kelsey Larimore, and 7 from Kerrigan Gam. For Lady Wildcats, just 2 Cats have scored so far. Bailey Cleaver with 5 and Mandy Bunt with 4. Those are your halftime stats. Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but is also an educational experience for the students involved, because high school activities are about learning life values. Your friends at CBK Broadcasting and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri. Did you know Harrisonville has its very own prom headquarters? Neither did I. Kim's Tailor and New Styles is that place. Why drive 45 minutes to the city, wait for hours for someone to help you when Kim is right here in town? So before you spend money and time to go to the city, stop at Kim's and get the runway dress and matching tux for a lot less hassle. That's Kim's Tailoring and New Style in the Gaslight Shopping Center in Harrisonville. For over a decade, Nelson Eddy Construction has been serving the Kansas City metro area. From custom home building, kitchen and bath remodels, or commercial tenant improvements, Nelson Eddy and his staff take pride in quality custom design and construction. So when you're in the market to build your dream home, or maybe just that dream bathroom, call Nelson at 816-260-2924. And don't forget, like their Facebook page. Golden Classic Jewelers would like to congratulate the Harrisonville Lady Wildcats on their district championship victory and wish them the best of luck in the sectional game tonight. Family-owned and operated, Golden Classics has been serving Harrisonville and surrounding communities since 1981. They specialize in diamonds for every budget, including GIA certified diamonds, and offer an outstanding engagement ring and bridal selection you can find online or in-store. Or you can custom design your very unique style with one of their knowledgeable staff. Golden Classics also offers jewelry repair, watch batteries and repair, appraisals, and they will buy and sell gold and silver bullion. No need to drive all the way to the city. You will find an extensive selection of fine jewelry for your special occasions. Diamonds, rubies, sapphires, emeralds, chocolate diamonds, citizens watches, as well as Pandora jewelry. Be sure to visit them in their temporary location at 1901 North Commercial, just down the sidewalk from their corner location at Gaslight Shopping Center. Shop local and make new friends at Golden Classics as you get small town service and personalized service and attention. You can also find them at Facebook and Instagram. Talking about Golden Classics jewelry, they moved right down the sidewalk they were talking about there at Gaslight Shopping Center. They had a fire recently, a couple months ago, and to get their corner store all cleaned out, they had to move to a temporary location, so they'll be there for a couple of months, so go check them out. They do take care of you. So we got about 5 minutes or so before we go to second half action here from Smith Cotton High School in Sedalia, Missouri. Lady Wildcats trail at the half, looking to get back in it to start the second half. We'll take an extended timeout. We'll be back with second half action. You've been listening to high school basketball on 4Ts.com and Fidelity Local Channel 6.
Best Burrito, 1805 South Commercial in Harrisonville. Authentic Mexican food. Harrisonville's #1 restaurant out of 33 as rated by TripAdvisor. One reviewer said, if you want a real good Mexican restaurant, this is it. Another said, excellent food, great service, great place to take the family or just go for a date. Everyone is treated like family. Visit Best Burrito at 1805 South Commercial in Harrisonville.
Risk Innovations is a national wholesaler and industry leader that specializes in workers' compensation and personal lines insurance. Being a national wholesale leader allows them to cater to the individual insurance agency's wishes. Jeff Sandy and his staff have always been Wildcat athletic supporters. It's not often you get the convenience of a big city bank with a small town feel, but that's exactly what you'll get with Commerce Bank of Harrisonville. Big city convenience with tons of locations and more lending options combined with small town hospitality and friendly smiles. Commerce takes pride in being an active part in Harrisonville schools and athletics and wishes them luck tonight and throughout the playoffs. So go visit them for historically low mortgage rates or just to say thanks. Commerce Bank, equal housing lender and member FDIC. Colby's Car Clinic in Harrisonville should be your first and only stop for car care in Harrisonville. Colby is an ASE certified master mechanic and takes pride in getting your car rolling back down the road without adding hundreds of dollars of unnecessary work. And now with tire service as well, Colby's is your car care headquarters. So go see him today in the big blue building behind O'Reilly's or give him a call at 816-380-3000 to take care of you and your car.
American Heritage Realtors. Carol Looney and the staff of American Heritage have been where Harrisonville has turned since 1981 for their dream homes. Carol and her staff will make sure you find the house that's right for you and your budget. They will help make sure schools are a great fit as well for your kids. So go see the team that goes the extra mile for you, located next to Sonic at 1000 South Commercial, or call 816-380-6161, or visit the website at americanheritage-realtors.com.
For over 10 years, Schroeder Chiropractic in Harrisonville, Missouri has been providing quality chiropractic care in a warm and welcoming environment. Their goal is to provide maximum attention to each patient who comes in for care. The goal is to help each person reach their own personal best in regards to health and wellness. They utilize a variety of techniques because individuals respond differently and they realize that what works for one may not work for the next. So go see Dr. Martha and Dr. Sarah today at 207 East Wall Street, just off the historic Harrisonville Square.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Smith Cotton High School in Sedalia, Missouri. We're in a Tiger Field House on the campus of Smith Cotton High School. Sedalia, Missouri, a lot of you may know, the home of the Missouri State Fair. Again, I want to thank all of our great sponsors that stepped up to the plate in both of these districts, as well as this sectional game to get these Lady Wildcats the recognition they deserve. We have several of them to talk about. Schroeder Chiropractic, Young's Tire, Young's Wheel Center, as well as Young's Auto, Forged by Fire, Holland Auto Sales, Sonic, Sherwood Community Bank, Best Burrito, Risk Innovations, Commerce Bank, Colby's Car Clinic, American Heritage Realtors, Kim's Taylor and New Styles, Nelson Eddy Construction, Getz Custom Homes, Excalibur, Brad Signer of Farmers Insurance as well. Great sponsors, R&R Plumbing. Everybody stepped up to the plate for us to make sure we got this one on the air, and we can't thank you guys enough as we get set for second half action here as the Cats try to get back into this game. They're going to go from right to left here in the second half of this one. From left to right will be the Lady Indians, and they're going to get the ball, the Lady Indians, to start the second half of this one. A lot of people back in Harrisonville listening and watching as well. I know that my wife at some point was listening, and our son Braxton was listening as well. as well as I saw Natalie Johnson, her husband and her own Excalibur Contracting, and she was watching it on their TV at home. So, unique experience to be able to watch this from anywhere, as we have people all over the place being able to watch and listen, or people that couldn't quite get here tonight as they go inside. Does Osage, they can't knock it down, but they're going to go to the free throw line for a pair here. So Gam will go to the free throw line for 2 to try to start the scoring in the second half. Cats down 32-9 in this one. First free throw is good by Gam. She's got one more to go. Makes it 33-9. Second free throw good as well, and 34-9. Osage starts the scoring in the second half. Cats with it in the backcourt. Cleaver with it. She get it ahead for Moreland. Moreland ahead to McClellan. She gets it across the timeline, gets it to the top of the key, loses her dribble, gets it back, gets it over in the corner for Moreland. On the left side, Moreland gets it knocked out of bounds by Colonius, and it'll be Cats ball on the near sideline. They get it into McClellan. McClellan with it back for Moreland. Moreland's got it, go inside with it for Cleaver, back out front. Spin it around now, Moreland. Moreland goes to the elbow. She's going to fire from the elbow. No. Rebound by Bartlett of Osage, and here come the Lady Indians. Back they go. Miller has it in the backcourt to Gam. Gam going to push it up. Across the timeline, she goes with it. Colonius. Colonius got it on the wing. Back top of the key for Gam. Gam with it on the top of the wing for the Lady Indians. Gets it up front now. Hands it off between the circles for Miller. Over to Colonius on the wing. Right side. Top of the key now for Gam. She goes inside to Bartlett. Bartlett puts it up, no good. Rebound Cats. Back they come, 6:45 to go here in the third. Through traffic goes Hartzler. She's going to drive all the way to the bucket, no. And a rebound inside for Wood, and it goes back the other way. Wood being trailed there by Cleaver, and she was able to get rid of it. Gets it off to Colonius. Colonius going to dribble in, put it up, drop it home. Her first bucket of the game makes it 36-9 as we go back the other way. Cats with it on the wing, top of the key. 3 ball for Moreland is good. No, they're going to say her foot was on the line. Make it 36-11. Brecken Moreland knocks it down for the Lady Cats. And full court pressure being shown. Now a steal by Moreland, off to Hartzler inside for McClellan, and McClellan just flat out missed that easy look. And it's going to go back the other way. Great ball movement right there after the steal by the Lady Cats, as Moreland kicked it in to Hartzler, over to McClellan. Just couldn't quite connect on that one. It goes back the other way with under 6 to go in the third. The Lady Cats trail 36-11. Across the timeline they go inside. Baseline jumper now by Bartlett is good from the left corner. Make it 38-11. Cats within the backcourt. Hartzler with it. Gets it over to Gibbs. Gibbs has it back for Hartzler. Hartzler ahead they go to McClellan. Across the timeline they get to Gibbs. She's trapped, and she throws that one away, trying to get it back to McClellan. And it'll be a foul on the reach. And the one thing that I see with the Lady Cats here, they're struggling with the press into this ball game, but that surprises me with the Lady Cats, as when they're struggling with the press, that they do press. So when the Lady Wildcats press, you would think they go against a lot of that in practice. It's just right now they have struggled with the ball control tonight. They get it, 3 ball no good, but a rebound by Colonius gets it to Gam. Gam back to Colonius. Colonius goes inside with it, put it up, and no. Rebound on the backside. Bartlett, she can't get it to go. And a pinball's around, picked up by Moreland in the corner, and she's going to push it back the other way for Lady Cats. Across the timeline she goes through traffic. Colonius is able to get in there and tie up Moreland, and it'll stay with the Lady Cats with 4:55 to go here in the third. So with 4:55 to go here, third quarter of this one, Cats trail. Gibbs up front for Moreland. Moreland's got it. She's going to drive in now, kick off for Hartzler. Hartzler with it between the circles. Back to Gibbs between the circles. Gibbs going to dribble over to the right side wing. Gets it over on the wing for Hartzler. Hartzler is going to be fouled. They're going to call a hand check foul on Wood, and it'll stay with the Cats underneath their own bucket with 4:38 to go. They're going to say no far sideline now. So with 4:38 to go here in the third, Cats trail 38-11. Inside, they try to go. Does Gibbs. It's knocked out of bounds by Miller. And Gibbs set to pass it in. Gets it off on the wing for Moreland. Moreland back up top for Hartzler. Hartzler going to drive in, kick off. Thought about a three. She's going to dribble in. Wild shot from the free throw line. No. Rebound goes back the other way across the timeline. Get it off Colonius. Glass and good. She's got 4 in the second half, and the Cats trail 40-11 in this one. Across the timeline they go. Brecken Moreland going to drop it off, and right off of Knox back to Moreland. Moreland's got it in the corner. Gibbs, she'll fire a three. No. Rebound, and it goes back the other way. 40-11 the score. 3:55 to go here in the third. Cats trail in this one. Back the other way. Corner three ball. No. Rebound inside by Bartlett. She goes up. She's fouled. She'll go to the free throw line for 2. Again, want to thank all our great sponsors here on Wildcat Radio. They've all stepped up to the plate in this one. First free throw coming up for Bartlett is good. Holland Auto Sales, American Heritage Reelers, Best Burrito, Sonic, Young's Tire, Young's Auto, Excalibur, Forged by Fire, Commerce Bank, Schroeder Chiropractic, Kim's Taylor and New Styles, Sherwood Community Bank, Brad Signer Farmers Insurance, Nelson Eddy Construction, Getz Custom Homes, Risk Innovations, Colby's Car Clinic, Golden Classic Jewelry, and R&R Plumbing. Second free throw good as well. It is a 42-11 lead for the Lady Indians as Moreland comes back the other way, cannot knock it down. We'll see if she goes to the free throw line or if they're going to call it on the floor. They're going to say it was on the floor with 3:37 to go. 42-11 our score. Cats trail in this one. Get it in the corner. Back up front they go now for Moreland. Moreland steps in, now gets it over to Gibbs. Gibbs has it left side wing, looking in the left blocks now, top of the key, still looking to get it in there. Now over to the wing for Gibbs, and Gibbs throws it back, and it's thrown away back the other way, and a blocking foul on the way to the basket. Miller and Moreland strips it away. Going to call her for the foul, and she'll go to the free throw line. Kendall Miller been quiet in the second half. She had 10 in the first half to lead all scorers. First free throw up and down it goes. One more to go. 43-11. One more to go. Second free throw is good as well, and it's a 44-11 score. Cats with it in the backcourt. Try to work it across the timeline. They get it across the timeline. Cleaver underneath to Bunt. Good look. Bunt can't capitalize. Second putback is good, and Bunt's got 6 for the Lady Wildcats as they lead it in this, or they trail it, in this one, 44-13 after the Bunt make. So 44-13 our score. They go baseline. It does Osage. Again, back out front. 3 ball by Larimore. No. Long rebound going to be chased down. Lily McClellan going to chase it down. Go coast to coast. Glass no good. Back of the rim. Rebound by Reynolds out of bounds off of Gam, and it'll stay with the Cats with 2:35 to go here in the third. And the Cats trailing by 31 in this one. Reynolds set to pass it in for the Lady Wildcats. Looks to get it in, going to get it in up top for Hartzler. Hartzler has it now for Cleaver. Cleaver's got it between the circles. She's going to dribble it in, layup from the free throw line, no, and it's going to go back the other way with 2:20 to go here in the third. Up and under they go, no. Rebound inside Bartlett, yes. 46-13. And back the other way come the Lady Cats in this one after the Bartlett bucket. Underneath they go for bunt. Bunt travels with it, and it goes back the other way. Try to get position, and instead of shifting with that 1 foot, she moved them both, and it goes back the other way with 2 minutes to go here in the third. Looking to get it in. They get it in the backcourt. Wood with it in the backcourt. And back across they go. Larimore with it on the wing, left side, back out front between the circles. And the ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Indians with 1:39 to go here in the third quarter. So with 1:39 to go here in the third quarter, Cats trail big, looking to get some points before we get to fourth quarter action. Osage with the ball up front. Get it off on the wing. Baseline they go with it. Back out front for Larimore. Thought about a three. Now get it off for King. Back between the circles they go with it for Wood. Wood has it between the circles. Get it off on the wing. Now Larimore has it left side. Larimore spins it around the other way. On the wing with it, Wood. Wood top of the key, Colonius. Colonius now back over to Larimore. She'll fire a three. No. Back of the rim. Rebound by Moreland, and the Cats bring it back the other way. And Glasson good, and an offensive foul called on Brecken Moreland. It was a good take, and they're going to call the offensive foul of that time. And it goes back to Osage with 56.3, and the Cats trailing 46-13. So Osage to pass it in here, trying to get the ball in. And a 5-second call called on Osage. It goes back to the Lady Wildcats. So 56.3 seconds to go here in the third. Cats trying to get it to 30 or under here before the half, and that one is knocked away by Colonius in the backcourt, and she picks it up and goes coast to coast with it. Makes it 48-13 as Colonius has 6 here in this third. And they lead it by 35. Get it off for Cleaver. She's got it. She's going to drive to the basket. Drops it off for Gibbs. And it'll stay with the Cats with 32.1 seconds to go here before we go to the fourth quarter. So 32.1 seconds to go here in the third. They get it up front for Moreland. She's got it between the circles. Gets it inside for Gibbs. Back over for McClellan. McClellan back out front. Over for Moreland. She thought about a three. She's going to dribble it in, and she's going to be fouled on the way to the basket. Just a third team foul on Osage, and it'll be Cats ball with 23 seconds underneath their own basket. So with 23 seconds to go here in the third. Cats trail. To get it in, they get it in on the wing inside. They're going to go kick it in the corner. Gibbs thought about a three. Now to Moreland. She'll fire for two. No. Foot was on the line. They skip it around. It goes back the other way. Ahead they go for Wood. She's going to go to the basket, and it's going to be a foul on the floor. It'll be a 1-and-1 for Wood, as she will go to the free throw line. So with 9.6 seconds to go here in the third, the Cats trail in this one. And Lily Harold going to foul out of the ball game late third quarter. And that will do it for Lily McClellan, as that will end her high school basketball career. Free throw no good. It goes back the other way, 48-13. And it goes back underneath, and the Cats lose it out of bounds. And it'll go back for Osage. And Lily McClellan gave it her all. First district title in 35 years for that senior. Her and Vivian Hartzler both able to help this team get to a district championship, something the school hasn't seen in 35 years, so nothing to hang her head about is Lily McClellan. Still has soccer to come up here next week as she will start that venture in the next couple of days, but you got to give Lily a lot of credit to help. I've watched her grow for the last 4 years as a basketball player. Sad to see her career end. And the end of the third quarter, the Cats trail 48-13. You're listening to high school basketball on 4Ts.com and Fidelity Local Channel 6. The hail came down and Brad and his staff were there to help your claims go smoothly. Brad Seiner with Farmers Insurance, Auto, Home, Life, and Business takes pride in being personable and hassle-free for anything insurance-related. Being tied to one of the premier insurance companies in the nation, Brad will make sure you are covered, no matter how crazy things may get. Go see him at 1808 North Commercial across from Casey's for your insurance quote or call 816-974-8105.
Holland Auto Sales in Harrisonville is not your here today, gone tomorrow car lot. Steve and his family have been in a Harrisonville institution since 1984. That is over 30 years of making vehicle owners happy and coming back over and over again. Steve was born and raised in Harrisonville and takes pride in making the car buying experience happy and enjoyable. So go see him today at...
All right, welcome back. We go to the fourth. Cats trail 48-13. Down by 30 plus means the clock will run here in the fourth quarter unless the Cats can chip it below 30. Over on the wing, Larimore with it. Gets it back up top of the key. Has wholesale changes as Turner has it. Turner gets it over on the wing for Versalis. Back over to Larimore into the corner they go. Baseline drive, King. She can't get it to fall. Rebound inside, and she travels with it, and it goes back to the Lady Cats with 7.5 to go in this one. Had a lot of great sponsors step up to the plate for this one. Cannot thank them enough the last 2 games. Several sponsors have done both of these games as well as all of basketball and the football playoffs for us as well. Several new sponsors came on board as well, and it makes a fine-tuned machine when the Wildcat community steps up to the plate and sponsors. That one goes inside for Cleaver, and she is fouled. It'll be Cats ball underneath their own bucket with under 7 to go here in the fourth quarter of this one. You know, we talked about Lily McClellan there as she ended her high school career in the late stages of that third quarter, and a reach and foul on Saffles as the Cats get it stolen away on the inbounds, and it goes back the other way. We'll have a couple of free throws with 6.5 to go. And, you know, like I said, Lily has nothing to hold her head about. As I watched her grow over the last 4 years, obviously I know Lily's parents really well, really good friends of ours, but, you know, and I've seen her, she was in my wife's 6th grade class as well. So we've known Lily forever, but she played basketball as a freshman, and watching her growth from a freshman to a senior has been outstanding to see. And hate that her career going to end here, but she was able to bring a district title to the Lady Wildcats, first time in 35 years, coast to coast. Goes Cleaver for 2. She knocks it down, and it goes to a 48-15 lead for Osage here in the fourth quarter. So want to give a shout out to Lily McClellan as she ends her high school career here tonight. Three-pointer no good by Osage, and the Cats bring it back the other way. Cleaver has it on the wing. She's going to put a set jump shot, no good. Rebound by King inside to Larimore. Larimore throws it ahead, picked up, spin it around on the wing. Layup, no good, blocked away by Cleaver, as that was Versalis who tried to go inside with it, and it goes back the other way with 5:19. Allie Knox going to check in for Bailey Cleaver here. So for the Lady Cats, it's Bunt, Saffles, Knox, Hartzler, and Phelps. Get enough. Top of the key is Hartzler. She loses the handle, gets it to Phelps into the corner. They go for Knox. Knox tries to get it back out front, and it's stolen away by Larimore. Larimore's got it. Going to bring it across the timeline, get it off on the wing. Back between the circles. They go with it as Versalis has it. Gets it over on the wing now for Good. Good gets it stolen away as she tried to pass that one away for Turner. And the Cats bring it back the other way with 4:33 to go and a foul called on Osage. As now checking out of the game will be Bunt here as Reynolds checks in. And next into the game is Krameyer. And Krameyer checks in for Saffels. So Krameyer in there, hands it to Phelps. Phelps going to run the point for the Lady Wildcats. Over on the wing for Reynolds. Into the corner they go for Hartzler. Hartzler off for Knox. Knox loses the handle on it. And it goes back court and back the other way. You know, first part of this first quarter of this game, you know, the Cats showing a little bit of pressure. I don't know if it was some nerves maybe from Osage. Looked like we were going to have a tightly contested ball game, but Osage able to establish their run after that, and they went on a run. They led it 13-2 at the end of the one, and then have outscored the Cats in every quarter since. As the bucket is good there by Turner. Makes it a 50-15 contest. And it'll be Hartzler to bring it across the timeline. 3:20 to go here in this one. They get it off for Reynolds. She thought about a three. Now skip it over. Knox. She'll fire a three. No. Misses that one short. Rebound inside. And it goes back the other way. Osage brings it up. Get it in the corner. Larimore underneath for King. Stolen away by Phelps. And Phelps is fouled with under 3 now as the clock continues to run here in the fourth quarter. 50-15 is our score. And here comes Hartzler across the timeline. Get it to Reynolds. Reynolds has it. Fires a jumper. No. Rebound on the backside by Allie Knox. She has it now on the corner right side to the right wing. Into the right corner now off on the wing. Top of the key for Phelps. Phelps has got it way outside. Thought about a three. Over to Hartzler. 3-ball. Hartzler no. Rebound on the backside by the Lady Wildcats. Phelps comes out of there with it. Now a scrum forward on the floor and a jump ball called, and it'll stay with the Lady Wildcats with 2:17 to go in the ball game. So Cats going to come up short in this one, down big here in this ball game. But, you know, like we were talking about, nothing for these Lady Wildcats in the pregame. We said, you know, they're playing with house money here. They have nothing to lose. Nobody expected them to get to this point in the season. But you got to remember, you got to give them all the credit. They can hold their heads high. They won a district title for the first time in 35 years as a shot was no good by Osage, and it goes back the other way. First time in 35 years the Lady Wildcats have won a district title, and the future is bright for the Lady Wildcats. As you look at the returners, they do lose 2 key seniors in Hartzler as well as Harold, but they have gained a ton of experience. The rest of these girls is the Knox jumper no good, and it's stripped away from Hartzler. It'll be Cats ball underneath their own bucket. But if you look down the list of players here that have played significant minutes tonight, Allie Knox, a freshman, Carly Reynolds, a freshman, and then you got Sarah Buffa, Hannah Krameyer, Brecken Moreland, Mandy Bunt, and Bailey Cleaver, all sophomores who will be juniors, and then Hannah Gibbs and Anna Saffels will be seniors next year. So 80% of this squad coming back next year as the Cats could not get it to go underneath and under a minute to go in this one. So a lot of talent coming back for the Lady Cats, and they're just going to grow from these experiences they had here this year, winning a district title for the first time in 35 years since 1982 and getting to the state playoffs. So next year those lights won't be near as bright in this this sectional basketball game. They'll have been here before, so it won't feel like a pressurized game for them. So the clock continues to roll here. Turner's got it out front for Osage. Back between the circles, she goes for good. Now back off for Larimore. Larimore's got it with 22 seconds to go. 50-15 is our score. Looks like that could possibly be the final. Turner has it out front. Saffels tries for the steal. They get it over for King. Back out front they go. And the Lady Cats are going to fall 50-15 as the final 5 seconds roll out on this one. Again, your final score, 50-15. Lady Wildcats fall to the Lady Indians of Osage. We're going to take a timeout, and we will be back here for your post-game show. You've been listening to High School Basketball on 4Ts.com and Fidelity Local Channel 6. We'll be right back.
At American Family Insurance, we help protect what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. For auto, home, business, and life, contact us today. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
Cameron Chenoweth Agency of American Family Insurance, 1300 Locust Street, Suite C, Harrisonville, 816-380-3996.
As the premier real estate team in the Kansas City metro area, Hearn Group Keller Williams can help you find your dream home or help you sell if your career calls for a relocation. For James and his staff, the Harrisonville area holds strong ties with both of his boys playing and graduating. There is no job too small for Young's Auto. From a simple oil change to new brakes and pads, Young's has you covered. Their friendly staff is always there to make sure your car or truck is in good hands. Michelle and William have created a great Harrisonville brand and want you to come back for more. So come out and see them on commercial right behind the Garage Burgers or give them a call at 816-380-6008.
We have great news. Harrisonville's newest restaurant, Forged by Fire Kitchen and Tap House, is open for business. Located in the Price Chopper Marketplace, they take pride in being a family-friendly destination for great food and steaks, while also offering great entertainment, including live bands and pool. So whether it's a family dinner or a night out with friends, Forged by Fire Kitchen and Tap House is your place. Mention 4T's broadcast and receive 10% off your bill.
Role models are important, more important than ever in today's society. You can serve as a role model for others, and the next time you display good sportsmanship at a high school athletic event. Good sports are winners and are so vital to preserving our fine sports traditions. So the next time you attend a sporting event, remember to be a good sport and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. This message was brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and 4T's and CBK Broadcasting. The hail came down and Brad and his staff were there to help your claims go smoothly. Brad Seiner with Farmers Insurance, Auto, Home, Life, and Business takes pride in being personable and hassle-free for anything insurance related. Being tied to one of the premier insurance companies in the nation, Brad will make sure you are covered. No matter how crazy things may get, go see him at 1808 North Commercial across from Casey's for your insurance quote, or call 816-974-8105. Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of the high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work. You know certainly that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons we can teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at 4ts.com, CBK Broadcasting, and the Missouri State High School Activities Association. Lady Wildcats fall in the sectional matchup 50-15 in this one. Two seniors' careers are now over, Lily McClellan and Vivian Hartzler, but the future bright for the Lady Wildcats. You know, we talked about it a little bit ago. The Lady Wildcats have a lot of sophomores and juniors, a couple of freshmen coming back for the next 2 to 3 years, so they are going to be ready to rock and roll from here on out. As I look down at my stats here, Cats trailed at 13-2 after one. They were outscored 19-7 in the second, trailed at 32-9 at the half. They slowed Osage down in the second half. They were outscored 16-4 in the third and trailed 48-13, and both teams with a couple of points in that fast-moving fourth quarter to make it a 50-15 final score. Scoring-wise for Osage, as 7 different players scored, led by Kendall Miller with 11, 9 apiece from Gam and Colonius, and 9 from Bartlett, 3 from Kelsey Larimore, 6 from Natalie Wood for Osage. For Lady Cats, it was 7 from Bailey Cleaver, 6 from Andy Bunt, and 2 from Brecken Moreland. Again, I want to thank all you sponsors out there. You did a great job. You stepped up to the plate for the district championship game as well as the sectional matchup here tonight to make sure these Lady Wildcats get the recognition that they deserve. So we appreciate that. We appreciate you staying on board with us all season long. We've had a blast with it. We may be done for the season unless a couple of baseball games later on in the year we may try to get that going. We do not know for sure right now, depending on where sponsorships are. But we've had a great time this year with the football run to the state championship and now the girls' first district title in 35 years. So we've had a blast with it. We look forward to more. I want to thank all these sponsors again. As we were sitting here talking, I have a list of them right here in front of me, and let me get that to you because I want to make sure that I do not miss anyone. As we had Holland Auto Sales, American Heritage Realtors, Best Burrito, Sonic, Young's Tire, Young's Auto, Excalibur, Forged by Fire, Commerce Bank, Schroeder Chiropractic, Kim's Taylor and New Styles, Sherwood Community Bank, Brad Signer, Farmers Insurance, Nelson Eddy Construction, Gets Custom Homes, Risk Innovation, Colby's Car Clinic, Golden Classics Jewelry, and R&R Plumbing. So we've had a great time this year. I've got to give a special shout out to my buddy here, Ron Allschlager, who has manned the station here tonight. Jerry Forsler, who's somewhere here behind me, he's jabbering, Santa Claus jabbering the people over here. We've had a great time. I think I got a special little boy sitting here watching and can see Daddy on TV right now, trying to figure out why Daddy isn't talking to him. Braxton, Daddy says hi, and he'll be home in just a little bit. So we will see you, but you better be in bed by the time Dad gets home. I want to thank everybody else that stepped up. Excalibur, you guys paid for us to make sure we got all of these state playoff games on the air, and that's been a godsend for us as well. So thanks to everybody that has made this show roll. For Jerry Forsler, for Ron Allschlager, I'm Chad Grammer saying good night from Smith Cotton. We'll see you this fall.